I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Powerhouse. Up against them, Showboat. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but...
First up, Powerhouse from Cameroon. They'll be facing Showboat from the United Kingdom.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. I thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. They both want the knockout. Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Both of these fighters have had their moments. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
That despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of defense here at all. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition, because they're not gonna let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
The perfect counter lands. You would not want to be hit. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. From this moment forward, he can't. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Insane action. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. These two are the perfect dance partners. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. There's so much firepower here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Threw the hook, didn't land. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Beautiful counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and they ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is...
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes to the corner?
So much for defensive ability. And down goes Showboat. You like the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all there.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That right hook catching air. Punch, counter punch. He just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Throws the jab and doesn't score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home with that jab. That jab doesn't find a home. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
No gas in the tank no more.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. Big swing and a miss with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a massive upset this would be. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has... Showboat is down to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They